Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. Some days ago I uploaded a video on how the Nigerian youth went on a peaceful demonstration to end SARS, hashtag end SARS, and also celebrities that came to join in the peaceful demonstration. I was really happy, and I had to commend them for the good work they were doing. Little did I know that, and I'm very sure that nobody expected a group of unconcerned citizens, a group of citizens with ulterior motives to come and cause chaos. One thing in life is that there are selfish and there are selfless people. So the selfless people started the peaceful protest because they know that we're not getting what we're supposed to get as citizens of Nigeria. Nigeria used to be known as the giant of Africa. I don't know if it is still the giant of Africa. And I remember when I came to Canada, when you come across any lecturer, one of the things they will tell you is that, your country is such a rich country. How come there are a lot of poor people in Nigeria? I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 lecturers approached me with that same phrase. So yeah, the youth, they felt that we were being marginalized, if I may use that word, and they took it upon themselves to come and speak out, to be the voice of the voiceless. However, there were other people that had ulterior motives just to cause chaos and destruction that led to the killings and destructions of property. Most people must have seen it, and the long-awaited presidential speech was eventually given by the Nigerian president, retired Major General Muhammadu Buhari. I think retired Major was the last title he had when he was in the military. I don't know if I got it right. Anyway, I did a little bit of jotting of what he said because I have comments, my thoughts, not necessarily comments, just my thoughts on the things that I'm interested in. I'll just get my paper so that I'll read it out and give my thoughts on them. And I want to add, before I go into what I jotted, is that politicians, after assuming office, should have in mind the last verse of the Nigerian national anthem, which says to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. I think if they have that in mind, they will be able to think very well before taking any drastic action that will affect the nation and its populace negatively. I'm not saying that anybody has done that, but I'm just saying my mind, and that is what it is. So let me get into what I jotted. So he said something about they've put in place measures that take control of they take control of women, youth, and the vulnerable people in the society. Is government, they're the ones that do it. And also they have plans to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty line in the next 10 years. 100 million Nigerians out of poverty line in the next 10 years. Is this something that they've started already? Is this something that they've put in place even before this peaceful demonstration started, or it is something that they just thought of just because of this peaceful demonstration? Secondly, he said something about creating I think there's creation of 75 billion naira investment fund to provide opportunities for youth in the micro, small and medium enterprises. The youth, he's talking about the youth. What happens to the little children? What happens to bare necessity of life that we are lacking back home in Nigeria? Water, electricity, even right to education. I know growing up as a child, there used to be free education, especially in the western part of Nigeria. Why can't they bring that back? Why can't they bring it back? Talking about money that you've put in place for the youth business, taking care of micro, macro, businesses, how will these children get to the stage of becoming youth if things that are supposed to be in place for them to mature into the youth age are not there? Why can't you start with the bare necessity of life? We don't have roads. We don't have good roads. Everybody that has water in his or her house must have dug borehole, because there is no water resources that provide water for people. I think when I was a child, there was something like water resources for providing water for people. But now, if you must get water, you must dig a borehole. If you don't have a borehole, that means you're going to go to your neighbor's place to get water. What happens to bare necessity of life before thinking? You should think of bare necessity of life before getting into this, because if the children are not taken care of properly, how would they grow up to become better youths of the society? So another thing I got was he said something about they've put in place 3 months salary for the staff of these same micro, small and medium businesses. They've put aside 3 months salary for them. And also they're going to pay for their business registration. They've put aside 250,000, I don't know, maybe I didn't get this right, 250,000 naira to get them registered in the Corporate Affairs Commission. And also, he said something about the police. They've put aside a structure that will take care of the police salary, which means they're going to increase police salary. And also, eventually said something about increment in teacher salary. And they've put aside also incentives to make teachers better educators, or what, I just don't understand. If you're thinking about increasing teacher salary, which of course they should have done a long time ago, what happens to the structures, like physical structures, building better schools and equipping the schools with good science equipment, sports equipment? Because to get a total child is not all about reading, writing, doing math and arithmetic. What happens to sports and all the rest? What happens to... And one thing again that I was so disappointed about, I don't know if he said something about healthcare or not. If he said it and I did not hear, please leave your comment down there. I did not hear anything about our hospitals, taking care of our hospitals. I may be in another country right now. Nigeria is my home, and Nigeria will continue to be my home. I have brothers, I have sisters, I have nieces and nephews, I have nieces-in-laws and nephews-in-laws back home in Nigeria. Nigeria is my home, and it will continue to be my home. So I just don't understand. If you guys understood, if anybody understood what the president of Nigeria said about this NSAS thing and the measures they've put aside to make our country a better place, please just leave the comment down there. I know quite all right, if I'm not mistaken, I did not hear anything about good hospitals, health facilities and all the rest. For us to have a better nation, for us to have a better country, our people ruling us, they just have to start with the bare necessity. As a child growing up in Nigeria, and as when I was in secondary school, when they talk about government, they go to the grassroots first. They say the government should start from the grassroots. Before you take care of the grassroots, before going to the local government, which is the grassroots, before going to the state government, then the federal government. So what I'm trying to say is, in essence, is that they should start from scratch, which is the bare necessity of life that people need back home in Nigeria: electricity, water, good road, and education. Free education for primary school. Provide those things that are bare necessity in life, so that people will grow up from there and be better people, so that they'll be able to stand with their counterparts all around the world. So that they'll be able to do that. Anyway, like I said earlier on, I said people, before they take over their responsibilities as governors, presidents, local government chairmen, they should have in mind that last stanza, or that last sentence in the Nigerian national anthem, which says, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign, because that is just what we want. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants war. And they should try as much as possible to make our country a better country, so that people will not even think about the peaceful demonstration that they even started. If things are put in place, I don't think people will come out to demonstrate. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this video. Just let's get chatting in the comment section. Just leave your comment and tell me what you think about this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.